Excuse me, everybody. I thought I had time to finish eating my lunch before the countdown would reach 0, but I didn't. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Slovak Village, where we are here on day 10, late spring. Now we've got a couple of little bits to do today on the farm. All our fields are seeded. Got all our crops for the first year planted. We've just got to go and do the weed spraying on fields 5 and 6, I believe. Got to do the herbicide. And then we'll be heading back towards the quarry area, no doubt. Heading to the sawmill. We might start taking some boards, transporting some boards up to the furniture company. If we have that available to us. Having a quick run. Just having a quick run round. We head over to the farm area. Now I believe my sprayer is probably already parked near to the field. There's my poplars, look. They're growing nicely. There's my potatoes. They're growing nicely. So yeah, we need to have a bit of a look. I think my spray, like I say, I think my sprayer's actually parked over by the fields. Because I think I did the soybeans in the last episode. Sure I did. Well, let's see if we can find the sprayer. There it is. So yeah, 2 fields left to herbicide spray for the year. There we go. Herbicide spraying has commenced. I'll get rid of the weeds. Prevent any more from growing. Protect our future yield from contamination. Spring has been very kind. Managed to get everything done with days to spare, which is always nice. Although I think, as I touched on in the last stream, we ain't going to get much of a respite, because pretty much as soon as we hit midsummer, everything's going to start to be harvestable. Which obviously is quite interesting. Now, of course, I still need to buy a potato and sugar beet harvester and get one of those in for the year. I'm still going to need to get a forage harvester at some point to do me poplars, and I'm also going to need to get a I'm still thinking about another harvester, you know. I'm still thinking about a second harvester. Because I just don't think the class is going to quite be able to keep up with everything. I could be mistaken. But I don't think the class will be able to harvest all these fields by itself. So I'm still thinking about maybe buying a second harvester. I've got 2.4 million. I'm hoping that's enough to get all the missing bits and bobs. Guess it depends what I buy, doesn't it, though? That's the thing. Might have to see if there's any used second-hand equipment available from the store, just to try and keep the costs down a little bit. Especially when it comes to like potato harvester and that. I'm not convinced I need a brand spanking new one of those. Same with the forage harvester. Don't think I really need a brand new one of those either. But we should see. We shall see. Normal combine harvester, I think, would be worth having a new one. And there we go. Crop is in the ground very nicely. There's the herbicide. Done roughly half of the field at this point. But we're getting on very nicely. We'll have a chicken piece. Have we got any left? Oh, my little chicken chunks have gone. My little protein pack. That's what they're called. They're called fridge raiders. High in protein. Great for a snack. To give you that boost. You know. We'll see if there's any contracts to do as well. I might be advised to go and do some contract work. Earn some pennies. Keep myself busy. Let's have a look. There's plenty of fertilising gigs. There's still 3 cultivating jobs to do. So we could maybe go do some cultivating and then maybe turn our hand to a bit of fertiliser. Become the map's chief fertiliser. Fertiliser for hire. We've got field 9, field 23, field 32. Field 9 is a big one over there. Field 23 is the one down there. And 32 is that one there. What should I do, guys? Should I go cultivating or should I go fertilising? Fertiliser spray after we've done the herbicide. Good thing is, it looks like I'm going to have enough fertilised to do this field. These two fields. I'm not going to need to refill, I don't think. Good. And then I'll just do that one little strip again. Make sure we've gone all the way to the edge. Keep the weeds off my field. We keep the weeds off the field. I'm not going to do the grass. I'm not going to weed the grass. Decided. Not interested in weeding grass. Because we'll just mow that anyway. Be nice if I could get a mowing done at some point though, before the summer. It's going to be difficult because none of these fields started out as grass fields. These have all been seeded by me, so they might not, you know, grow as quickly as fields that were already designated as being grass. And I noticed that field is a little bit wider than the field I've just come off. Trying to remember what my buttons are. There we go. Time worked that out. Calculated that perfectly, didn't I? Really. We've got, you know, just over 700 litres left. By the time I'd done me spraying. Quite pleased I didn't buy a load more. So let's go grab some, I'm thinking probably the cultivator. Go grab that and then we can head down and do the, we could do the free cultivating contracts today. I'm going to need somewhere to unload the herbicide. I know. I know. We'll drop it off in here. This can be my kind of pallet dumping ground, shall we say. I'm just going to park this back in here. Right, that should be all good. That's the seed maker. Right, okay. Let's have a look over here. Fertilizer maker. What does it require? Requires water and manure. Well, we ain't going to have manure for a long time. Manure maker takes straw, water and grass. Okay. So we can make manure without animals. Nice. Here's my cartons factory, which is working very, very nicely. Right, so let's go get... What do we want then? Quad track 2 has done 5.7 hours. Quad track 1 has done 5.1. Quad track 3 has only done 2.5 hours. So we'll take quad track 3. Right, and let's get the contracts queued up. Shall we? 32. 23. And field 9. So we'll start off by doing... 32 is probably the nearest one at the moment. Because it's going to be down here. Then we can swing back, pick up field 23 and then finally field 9. Should be able to get all these contracts done today. Right, I want to be doing field 32, which is this one here. Oh yeah, that's a bit tight, that is. Hello, Mr. Helge. Good afternoon, sir. just in the middle of just doing some contracts, some cultivating contracts here in late spring, because all my fields are done. I've got everything done that I need to do to them, so I'm doing a bit of cultivating to start with, and then there's a load of fertilising contracts after that if I want to go down that road. Also gives my production buildings a chance to obviously produce some stuff while I'm doing this, which then gives me the option to then look at maybe selling some stuff. I was thinking of taking some boards to the furniture factory and selling the furniture factory some boards, see if they would appreciate that. Because I think I've got enough pallets for the buildings that I've got currently, so it's not like I'm short of pallets anywhere. The brick building needs to obviously really ramp up its production quite a bit. If I had a load of loose gravel, I could probably think about selling the loose gravel. And obviously we need some my mind's drawing a blank. Gold would be nice. Some more gold would be very nice. Having some more of that. Nice day for cultivating. Another sunny day here on the map. We've yet to encounter any bad weather really, which is a bit unusual. You watch, all the rain will come in the harvest window and it will stop me from doing any harvesting. You wait, you wait. I won't be able to get my harvest done because it will just be raining. That's what this game will do to me. You can bet your life on it. So yeah, getting cultivating done. It's a long, long session. Working our way through the different days of spring. But we're not nearly into summer. We're nearly there. You know, just a couple of days to go. The thing I'm most happy about is I've managed to get all my fields done, and I've still got spare time. I haven't been rushed. I haven't been rushing to try and get everything done. It's been, you know, it's been steady. It's been nice and steady. I haven't been panicked, which is often when I've played seasons in the past. That's kind of what I've been. I've been like really struggling to get stuff done. I think because I've played with 2 fewer days. You know, I've usually played with like 6-day seasons, and I think that's just far too short, especially if you use a high time scale. I think that then definitely works against you. 12 days is very, very comfortable, but you definitely need other things on your map to be able to fill up your time. I've been fortunate enough, like I say, I've had the quarry, I've had the sawmill to be able to go and play with a couple of times. I don't think 12-day seasons would be very good on a map like, say, Deer Country, unless you owned all the fields. I mean, Deer Country is playing nice at the moment. That's on 9-day, and I think 9-day is about right for Deer Country. Like I say, we've got a good combination there. We've got fields that we can work. There are then contracts available if we want to do them. So there's a bit of a mix there for players. Damn, actually, this contract's going to take me a while, I think. I think the other fields are bigger than this. I wish I had that cultivator that we've got on Deer Country. That lizard one. I don't think I've got it installed on here. I haven't. Because that lizard one from the Deer Country map is really nice. It's a really nice mod. Doing cultivating contracts with that is very, very quick. Especially with the big tractors pulling it. But I'm trying not to use the same mods across every single save game. Otherwise it gets a little bit boring, a little bit repetitive if I just keep using the same vehicles all the time on different maps. But the problem is when good mods come out, you want to keep using good mods. That's the thing. If a real good quality mod comes out, it's very hard not to use it. You know? Excuse me. Excuse me. Squeeze me again. It's them damn allergies. It is the dust from the field. Nah, I would probably say it's more likely to be the dust from the office here. I'm very terrible. The cleaner, because I'm in here all day long, every single day, 7 days a week, the cleaner doesn't get to come in here and clean. So, you know, the stand on underneath my monitor is like white. It's supposed to be black. Obviously it's a little bit easier in the summer when I've got my aircon on, because then it's sucking all the dust out of the room and blows it all outside for me. But obviously I don't have the aircon running in the winter, so unfortunately the dust doesn't get evicted from the room. Ejected. Surely this contract's about complete now. I think I've obviously done enough for the farmer to say, yeah, job done, well done, here's your money. And I know people are going to be sat there saying, you should have done the fertilising contracts. They paid more and they would have been quicker. Yeah, but the thing is, the fertilising contracts are always going to be there now. They'll be there in the summer if I want them. Whereas, obviously, cultivating contracts are going to disappear very quick. Because we're going to end up then with... because eventually the fields will have their crops on them. Plus, having just done obviously herbicide spraying myself on 2 fields, if I had carried on using the sprayer for a couple of hours, it might have been a bit similar and samey. At least this way I get to have a little bit of a break before I jump back in the sprayer. I get to do something a little bit different for a few minutes or a few hours before I jump back in the sprayer and just start fertilising the whole map. But Mr. Helgi, I bought that Evil Genius game today. I did. I bought it on Steam. I bought the first one because I didn't own the first one. So I bought the first one, and because I bought the first one, I got a discount on the second one. So I've pre-ordered the second one. So I might have a play of the first one first to see what it's all about and get a bit of a head start, and then I'll be ready to play the second one then when it comes out. The second one, yeah, you can pre-order the second one on Steam. I think it was about 46 bucks for the deluxe edition, which includes the season pass for all the future DLC and stuff. And if you own the first game, you get a 15% discount on top of that. So I bought the first game because the first game is only about $6 on Steam. And then obviously I got a 15% discount off the second one. So like I say, I can play the first one first, because obviously the second one doesn't, the release day. Yeah, €54. And then if you own the first game, you get 15% off of that. So 15% off €54 comes down to, what, about 46? Something like that. But yeah, I've gone for it. I thought I'd take the plunge, I'd treat myself. $54 is already with 10% discount, and with the first game you get another 15%. I can't remember. I have to read the page. See, you confuse me because you keep talking euros, and obviously I don't play in euros. I don't play in euros. %10 off, yeah. So 54 is already with 10%. Okay. See, for me on the Steam page, it says that the game is $54.99 minus 10%, $49.49. However, I paid. What did I just pay? Let's have a look. I paid £46.74 for the second game. So I got another £5 off. So basically I saved 10 bucks. I saved $10 in total. Something really weird's going on, folks. My Steam is trying to install every single game imaginable. Why are you trying to install every game imaginable, Steam? What has just updated on Football Manager? Sorry, I've been a bit distracted. Date updated. What's updated? Pines, Scouting, Staff View. Possibly. I can have a look at that later. I don't want to get distracted from farming. The good news is, for anyone following my Football Manager series, I got my Unbeatables achievement yesterday. Got my Unbeatables achievement. I managed my whole League 2 campaign without suffering a defeat. So yes, that does mean I got promoted to League 1 at the end of the season. So things are going to get getting more and more serious now. As I'm 2 promotions away from the Premier League with my little tiny team, my little tiny club, pulling off the giant killings we are. Cultivating gets rid of the weeds as well. So I should really build this farmer for 2 jobs, because I've weeded and cultivated his field. I should have totally billed him for more. Okie dokie. 2.5 euro when paying 10 euro for EG1. But you see, I bought EG1 because I didn't already own it, so I was going to buy it anyway to play it, because I'm not one of these people that likes to jump in at the second game. I like to play the first game first and then play the second game. The only game I've ever jumped in at number 2 was Mass Effect, and that was because the original Mass Effect wasn't available on PlayStation back in the day. So I had to play Mass Effect 2 first on PlayStation, and then I went and bought them on PC so I could play the first one. So that's about the only time I've ever played the second game in a series first. So yeah, I just bought both. I bought Evil Genius 1 and Evil Genius 2 today. And like I say, Evil Genius 1 was $6 here in the UK, £6 on Steam. And then Evil Genius 2 was $54.99. I got it for 46. So however that works out, I saved some money on Evil Genius 2. I got a discount on Evil Genius 2, so I'm happy. You know what? It's 12:30 now. I wonder if I am going to get these 3 contracts done today, because that clock is ticking by very, very fast. I've still got 2 more fields to do after this one. You need help with the contracts, lol. I probably do. Probably do. Good thing is, if I don't finish one of the contracts today, it will still be there tomorrow. and I'll be able to do it when I wake up in the morning. The farmer will be a little bit unhappy with me because I took an extra day to do it, but hey, I am one man. And he always had the option of doing it himself, you know? Lazy farmer. Contract on field 32 is finished. Yay! But let's remember, everybody, with the no trespassing mod installed, do not complete the contract while you're still on the field, because you will get fined heavily. So I will just wait to cash in. I think this is 12 metres, isn't it, this cultivator? Isn't there a disc harrow that's bigger than this? Yeah. The Lemken. Could have used the... I should have bought the Lemken, shouldn't I? At 16 metres, that would have made the contract a bit quicker. Right, next field is over in that direction somewhere. Like I say, we'll do field 23 next, and then we'll move on to field 29 last. Late spring contracting. And that's what I should have titled this video, really. Should have called this video Late Spring Contracting. There's a train. Choo choo. It's probably Mr. Helgi playing Train Sim World 2. He's come for sightseeing. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 bucks. There's my lovely fields of canola, look. All growing nicely nice. There's a plane somewhere. There it is. Big plane as well. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to think which field it is I'm doing. 23. Right. 23 for 3,000 bucks. That one over there. I got 4,928 for that first field. It's okay. Need a bit of a gap in the trees here, folks. Not seeing one. Crops destroyed. Penalty, 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 penalty. Oh, what a disaster. Crops destroyed. Penalty, penalty, penalty. Oh. Is Sky Storm submerged again? No evil genius from him. I don't know. Does he play games like that? Maybe he didn't want to do it. What I saw of I watched some videos last night, and most people said they were only allowed to play. They were only allowed to show an hour. They were only allowed to show an hour's footage from the game, and they weren't allowed to show certain things. So maybe he didn't want to do it. If he couldn't actually play the full game and show the full game, he perhaps didn't want to do it. Maybe he turned them down. Because I well, it's not a question of it. Does it get tedious? Because they're allowed to play more of the game. They can play as much of the game as they like, but they're only allowed to release a video, an hour's video. So it's a case of they've got to edit and put, when they're doing, obviously when they're making the video, it's up to them to edit and choose what to put into that hour. So, and again, if you're someone like, yeah, most people only play from the beginning, that's true. So like I say, do a lot of these YouTubers want to play for several hours and then spend several hours editing a video, cutting out bits and just showing bits and pieces? Probably not. They're like me, they like to do a series from start to finish. They don't like doing all that cutting out and stuff, and maybe for someone like Skystorm that doesn't suit him, because I get the impression he doesn't do a lot of editing in his videos. He probably sits down and hits the record button and then records for several hours and then just chops the video up into like 6 parts. I mean, I think Colonel Failure, I think he did a couple of videos, didn't he, on Evil Genius, but I think he split his videos up into smaller videos. Yeah, I think Colonel Failure, because I think Failure did like a base tour video. I think he then did a bit on the beginning of the game, and then I think he did a bit on the end. I think he did like, was it like 3 20-minute videos he did that he put up? I haven't watched any of Failures, actually. I watched, who did I watch? I watched, a guy called Geekism, and then I watched a guy called Quill. And then I went back and watched Geekism play the first game. I saw Neelis had done a video on Evil Genius as well, but I didn't watch his video either. Evil Genius. Mwahaha. Just bought EG2 Deluxe. Well done, Mr. Helgi. Enjoy. There's a game you can sink 3 hours into, Mr. Helgi. Play it as much as Factorio. Get every penny's worth out of it. I might stream some of the first game tonight. I might load up the first game tonight after I've had my dinner and do a bit of a stream on the first game, because like I say, I've never played it and it might be a bit fun to have a look at the first game. Plus, from a sneaky kind of streamer point of view, it might confuse a few people into watching the stream because they might think I'm playing this new game. They might think, oh, Evil Genius, that's that new game I've heard everybody talk about. Lots of people will come to watch. I'll get loads of extra viewers. But yeah, I can't believe the first game came out in 2009. 2009, Mr. Helgi. So they've taken a long bloody time to make a sequel. Hope it runs on modern Windows. Hope it runs on Windows. Hope it's in like full screen 1080 resolution. mean, 2009. That's getting to that's borderline sort of Oblivion, Morrowind era of video games. That is. What was Oblivion? Oblivion was what, 2008? Fallout, or was that Fallout 3? Can't remember now. New Vegas was 2010, I think. Was it 2011? Oh, can't remember now. I'll just shut up. I'll just shut up. I can't remember when games released. Skyrim, I remember. Skyrim was 2011 because it released on the 11th of the 11th of the 11th. Bum 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 bum. Seems funny how all these fields that I'm cultivating, TSW2 patches for 230 minutes, and they do not tell you what they did. Now that sounds like Dovetail Games to me. Well, I think I had a 3 GB update today for ATS, Mr. Helgi. What have they done to that game to warrant a 3 GB update? And have they released a new map? The Western Star 49X is now available. That was last year, dude. That was last year we got that. And that was in one of them up there. You could only use it in those up there states. The ones near the top of the map. I thought. They should release the patch notes, because Formula 1 updated the other day as well, and they were really late at getting the patch notes out for that as well. Where's American Truck Sim? They're all the way down there. Today, 1.4 American Truck Simulator 1.4 release. New visual lighting system, which includes lots of changes to the graphic renderer. The extended chassis update now includes 4x2 vehicles, 8x4s and 8x6s. New chassis options are available on the Freightliner Cascadia, Mack Anthem, International Lone Star, Peterbilt 389, Volvo VNL, the Peterbilt 579, the Kenworth W900, the Kenworth T680, and the Western Star 49X. The Western Star has also received 2 additional sleeper cabin options. The Western Star 49X also has a new array of parts to customise your truck. So it seems like they've done a lot of updates on the Western Star. There's new viewpoints in New Mexico and Oregon. There's been an overall update to road signage. There are new signs added to Colorado, Idaho, Utah and Washington. There are several new fast food brands introduced to locations outside of Colorado. They've improved the vehicle adjustment menu. So, yeah, not a massive update. Well, a massive update, but they haven't added any new maps. Oh, we've had a new update for PC Building Simulator as well. Oh, they've added some new keyboards, mice and mouse pads. PC Building Simulator. Loads of games have been updated today. I've had to install loads of updates today on Steam for loads of different things. The good thing is though, when I did the Formula 1 update yesterday, it was only for like multiplayer stuff, so it won't affect my my new season when I start recording that. Yeah, the Cottle and Craps update looks incredibly complicated. I was looking at it yesterday in the notes at all the pictures, and to me it just seems like, oh my god. They've made it even more ridiculously complicated. You know, I just want to plough a field and plant some crops, you know? The fact you've got to use different tools, you can't, you know, you've got to use different tools on different soil. So you might be driving across a field with your cultivator and then have to change and get a plough to do the rest of it. That seems crazy. And then you've got to use different fertilisers on different soils. So you're going to have to keep going and changing the fertiliser you've got in your spreader or sprayer. I think that's just ridiculous. It's just going to be too ridiculous. That is. Yeah, change the tool, Mr. Helgi. Like, for example, on one of the soil types, you can use the cultivator. But then if the soil type changes, the cultivator won't work and you need to use a harrow then. Something a bit more heavy duty. And then if the soil type changes again, then you have to use a plough. So you can't work the fields. You can't do a field with one tool anymore in cattle and crops. If the field's got different soils on it, you can't use one tool to do the whole field. And like I say, when it comes to like the fertilising, if it's got different soil types on it, you've got to change the type of fertiliser, the nitrogen, the potassium, or the calcium, depending on the soil type. Yeah, 3.3 gigabytes for ATS. That is a big update. And the annoying thing is, I can't jump in and play it straight away, because obviously I'm going to have to wait for all the mods to be updated now. all the mod makers to update their mods. So even though 1.4 has dropped, can't play it yet. Got to update all your workshop content. I don't have many mods for ATS, to be honest. But then again, I haven't. Yeah, I don't use pro mods for ETS. It's such a ball ache to install it. It's such a ball ache to install, and plus, like you say, you've got to wait ages for it to update. I just play ETS vanilla. I'm guessing that same update is going to come to ETS2 then, because I guess they're going to do the lighting update in ETS as well. They normally update ETS after they've done ATS, don't they? I think there's more mods available for ETS than there is for ATS, definitely. Most of them are just like truck skins and trailer skins though. Then like you say, you've got all like the pro mod stuff. ETS will be updated with the new Iberia map. Okay. I'll tell you what, I wish they'd do a UK map. I wish they'd come and do a proper UK map for ETS. I like the Doc Brown car. I like the Back to the Future car in ETS and ATS. I like being able to see Doc Brown driving around on my maps. I like seeing Doc Brown, especially playing ATS. You see a lot of him. Right, I need field 9 now, which I think is this one up here. I also like the mod that puts the all the like the information on the little bar at the bottom of the screen. And your GPS, so you don't have to have that great big window open all the time. And I also like the one that adds the little mirrors to the top of the screens. I think those mods are must have for playing ATS and ETS. The HUD mod, yeah. And then there's a couple of mods I use by a guy named True Devil. I like some of those mods. That changes a lot of different bits and bobs. One of the mods I like is the one that increases the amount of time your guy can go before he has to sleep, and then decreases the amount of time he actually sleeps for. So you're not always driving in the bloody dark. Because your guy goes to sleep, goes into a coma for 18 hours when you choose to sleep. But yeah, I should probably fire up ATS then. He's probably going to tell me all my mods are out of date. All my mods are not compatible. Oh no. Your vehicle has been reset back to and all your contracts have been cancelled. No. They did that to me when I loaded up Euro Truck the other day. I did load Euro Truck up the other day just to see if my wheel was working. Yeah, they reset my truck, and I don't know where I am now. I don't know where I am. I'm sure I was in the middle of a contract. So all the fields that withered on this map had the exact same crop planted on them. Did you notice that, everybody? All the withered fields had the exact same crop. It's like farmers didn't want to harvest this crop for some reason. When they have all America, you can do an east to west coast delivery between updates. You see, that's the thing. They should instead of doing like all the countries, all the states, they should just do a straight line across the map and give us an east coast, west coast options now. And then they should go back. Then they should go back and fill in all the other. Guess who's back, everybody? Guess who's back? They should give us the yeah, they should give us an east coast, west coast route. So they should basically do all the states in a straight line across America to give us a corridor that we can do contracts through, and then they should go back in and fill in the rest of the states then. Then they should go back and fill in all the other stuff. But one mod that I would love to see added into ATS and ETS is like a sleep anywhere mod. Because if you've got a sleeper cab in your truck, you should just be able to pull up at the side of the road and sleep wherever you need to without having to worry about getting to a rest stop. I think that would be cool. And for like ETS, they should introduce like the tachograph system, where the driver has to take so many breaks after so many hours of driving, because the truck literally stops and won't let you drive it until it's had a break. And if you fiddle with a tachograph, you get fined. Hello, Duck-a-Buck. Welcome back. Nice to see you, old chap. Nice bit of cultivating today. So this is the last of the 3 contracts that I've taken. It's not been too bad actually. It's a little bit foggy now. A bit of afternoon fog. Good news is there'll be loads of fertilising contracts to do tomorrow, day 11 of spring. It should hopefully make me quite a nice bit of money going around doing all of those. So I've not been to any of the production factories today. I've not been and checked on any of my productions. I'm just letting them run and letting them work their way through all the different materials. Once I've done the cultivating, I'll go and have a check. I know the quarry was getting close on the gold. I wonder if I should have moved the gold box just to let it, because it might have stopped. Because I think it only spawns 1 gold box at a time. So I'm wondering if I should have moved that. So it could have been filling a 2nd box today. But yeah, it must be something about Tuesday. Because like I say, loaded into Steam and so many games had updates today. So many. And I've like, well, they'll just have to wait. Can't install them while I'm playing a game or whilst I'm streaming, so they'll just have to wait. Most of my Steam updates I have scheduled to do it during the night anyway. I don't have Steam do game updates during the day. I've got Steam set to only update games between 2 AM and 4 AM. Because I probably won't be using my computer at that point in time. Or I shouldn't be using my computer at 2 AM or 4 AM. Yeah, maybe. Like I say, Sky's, he's probably got a reason for not playing it or not having covered it. He's either busy playing other games at the minute and doesn't have the time for it, or perhaps he only wants to play the full released version when it comes out. I don't know. I don't really, I must admit, I don't really watch a lot of Sky Storm stuff these days, because he always has that girl on who can't speak properly. He always has that girl on his streams that can't speak properly and can't say words properly. Picture, I think she is. I think there's some kind of relationship going on there between them two. I'm sure there is. Especially if you watch their watch their New Year's Eve stream, where they played Trivial Pursuit on New Year's Eve. I think they do. I think they do. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong as a streamer. I perhaps should have a girl in my streams that can't speak properly. Because many a true nerd has one too. He's got some French girl in his videos that can't speak properly. I know on the New Year's Eve stream he got mad at Pitch Perfect because she ate all the cheese. They'd got like he'd made like this little buffet thing for like celebrating the new year, and he'd done all these like cheese cubes on sticks, and she ate them all. And he, at one point in the middle of the Trivial Pursuit game, he says, "I don't believe it. There was 30 there a minute ago. Now there's only one left." Says you've ate all the cheese. Oh, you've got to be mean to your minions. You've got to be, you've got to be mean to your minions, Mr. Helgi. If you've got a wench, you've got to abuse her. He probably Joseph Fritzels her. Sky Storm probably keeps her locked in the basement and only brings her out for the streams. This would have been a nice field to own because it's a nice shape. I wish I'd bought one of these wibbly wobbly fields now. I ended up with all the square ones. I did. They should have put more wibbly wobbly fields around the farm. That would have been nicer for me. "4:30. Hey, it's about the same time in game as it is in real life. I meant to start streaming a lot earlier today. I was hoping to be streaming at about 11 AM, but I was still asleep. I didn't wake up till 1 o'clock today. I've had a very lazy Tuesday. I'm having a bit of a spell at the minute where I'm really struggling to get going in the morning, you know. I'm having, you know, it's like I need to be jump started or something. Means I've not been very productive these last 2 days this week. Must try better tomorrow. Drink coffee, I can't. It's a hot drink. Don't drink hot drinks, Mr. Helgi. Don't like them. I do go to bed quite early. I just can't go to sleep. I just lay there staring at the ceiling. Just lay there staring at the ceiling for 6 hours. You know? I think the problem is I need to stop playing certain games before I go to bed, because certain brains that stimulate the brain tend to keep you awake. Well, I should do a Mr. Bean. I should get a photo of sheep and count them on a calculator. Do you remember that episode, Mr. Helgi, when he counted the sheep on a calculator? He used his calculator to count the sheep. He used his calculator, didn't he? He counted how many was in the top row. He counted how many was in the column. He then did the top row, multiplied by the columns, hit equals, went, oh. That's how Mr. Bean counts sheep. Someone outside is cutting the grass. You can't! It's not ready yet! Stupid neighbour. You can't cut the grass. It's not ready yet. I ought to buy that field behind me, do it as grass and do silage bales on it and watch them all roll down the hill. The ice cream van. Mr. Softy Top. Oh no. Done an excellent service for the community today with these 3 fields. No doubt there'll be sowing contracts on them tomorrow. If I want to do a little bit more seeding. Unless the farmers are just going to leave them fallow. Who knows? Who can predict? Right, that's us off the field. Let's go put the machine back in the shed. There's my sheep pen. Got no sheep in it. I might get sheep though this year. I might think about doing sheep first on this map. Because they only require grass or hay to feed, don't they? So they're pretty easy going. And at least then I'll have wool. And I'll be able to sell wool. Oh no, weeds are growing on my poplar field. Didn't think weeds growed. I didn't think weeds growed on the poplars. Because I didn't spray poplars, because I hadn't seen any weeds on that field at all. Oh no. My yield. My yield. There we go. So let's cash those in. And look at all them fertilizing contracts. Look, 22,000 bucks, 13,000 bucks, 13,000 bucks. Woohoo! We'll get rich. Right, what's going on at the quarry today? How we all doing, everybody? Looks okay. See, gold, the gold is maxed out, so you see we've not been producing any gold today because I forgot to move the box. Forgot to move the box. And unfortunately, it's a bit like Factorio and Dyson Sphere. If you block one of the belts, you block all your output, unfortunately. So I've not even been making any stone today. Oh. What a disaster. So yeah, got to keep moving that box. When it gets to 500 litres of gold, you need to move it. You need to move it. So I've lost out on the day's gold production. least the dynamite kept working though. So we've got plenty of soil and stone from the dynamiting. This trailer empties very slow. This trailer empties incredibly slow. Right, let's do the stone next. Because I want to keep that stone crusher fully filled. If we can. If I'd got the big trailer down here, I could have actually filled them up. Filled the big trailer up with it, and then I could have took it off and sold it. Put the stone in. Plenty of diesel. Six litres of gold already. What I mustn't do is lose that toolbox. So let me take the toolbox and let me go and put it in the back of the van. Then I won't forget where it is. Oh look, I've got plenty of bricks to go and sell. Plenty of pallets of bricks. Maybe I should have a selling day one day. See, and that's my sneaky thinking here is, you see, if I put hide the gold in a box like that, no one's going to think that's got gold in it. People will just think that's my lunchbox. And unless they're hungry and looking for a sandwich, they won't find my gold. They won't find my gold. So the concrete plant probably needs more gravel. It needs more cement too, but I don't want to buy the cement because it's flipping expensive. It's flipping expensive. Whoa, slow down. I should have got a faster trailer. I should have got a faster trailer that unloads quicker. It would have helped me get all this stone put into this machine a lot faster. I think maybe tomorrow I'll bring the big truck down and fill up with all this stuff, especially the stone, because I can always take the stone and sell it. It's $219 for stone at the transport company, so if I get a big trailer load, I can make a bit of money. Bricks are worth are worth $966 for 1,000 litres. The bricks are just awkward to sell because the trailer's at that slightly wrong height for the trigger. I kind of need to put them on a low loader. That's what I need to do. But spend the rest of the day just cleaning up this area, and then I can sleep through the night when I'm ready. %, look. Almost drove off the back. Kept my foot on the reverser when I should have been on the brakes. keep filling up the soil machine, because obviously that's going to be making our gold. And then we won't get any boards sold today, unfortunately, but that can be a job for tomorrow. Getting the boards taken down to the... or taken to the furniture company. There might be an excess of wood chips as well at the sawmill, so I might have to take those away, get those sold as well. I don't think I need them in my carton maker. I don't. Three, two, 1, 0. No, that's soil. Still got loads of dynamite, look. 60,000 litres worth. So there's going to be a lot of soil and a lot of stone here. When that runs out of dynamite, we're going to have a lot of soil and a lot of stone. The soil, however, cannot be used for anything other than going into this machine. You can't sell loose soil anywhere. Nowhere will buy... Nowhere on the map buys soil, sadly. I was thinking of building an agraz, though, down near my sawmill. Then I'd have the option of selling a few other bits and bobs, like maybe my cartons, maybe my pallets. Because obviously I've cleared quite a few trees down in that area now. Right, I'll leave that there for tonight. 53,000 litres of stone there, which needs to obviously be put into there. I need to check on the gravel. I need to see how much gravel we've got produced. How much is in these little piles here? 54,000 in each. Not bad. Right, let's have a look. Sawmill. How's the sawmill doing? Wood chips. We've got about 4,000 litres there. Got plenty of boards. Got 87,000 litres of wood chips. 254,000 boards. So there's 25 pallets of boards spawned. I have to find a way to load them on the trailer tomorrow and take them down to the furniture company or transport company. Price is going up at the furniture company, so they will probably buy it first. They will. They'll probably pay a little bit more for it, I'm gonna guess. Down here, this is the area I'm thinking of maybe dropping an agraz into. You know, but it might not be terribly clear. What I might do is I might clear some out on the other side of the road and maybe place it near the train tracks. Depends really, doesn't it? On whether I want to how deep I want to get into these trees. Oh, it's all going pink. It's all going wrong. Do 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 do. There we go. Nice little bit of tree removal. Yeah, putting an agraz over here probably makes more sense. If I'm going to place one. Because then I can, you know, I've still got plenty of travelling to do to get to it, to sell to it. some of the awkward stuff, it won't be too bad. Oh dear, that went wrong. I'm not supposed to cut the bottom tree. Why is it cut halfway up that tree? That makes no sense why it's done that. Random. Bit of late night tree chopping, or late afternoon, early evening tree chopping. Every time I've got a few minutes to kill, it just pays to come down here and chop a few trees, just to keep on top. Obviously, remove the trunks. Yeah, that's a few logs done. Let's go get the forwarder. The wheel loader. Go pick up some of them quick. Chuck them in the machine. I think maybe I should come down here and be loading up with wood chips as well, ready for selling in the morning. Possibly. Might bring the big truck down, because it's going to take a while for the conveyor belt to empty. That pit anyway, so that can be my next port of call once I've done a few more logs. I'm not going to take all the logs, obviously. Tonight, some of them can stay there, as long as they're not on the road. So yeah, let's go find the big truck. Where is he? There he is. I can get out this one, can't I? See if I can remember how to get to the sawmill without looking at the map. I can go this way, I think. I go through the quarry, I can get to the sawmill. Whilst I'm at the quarry, what I'll do very, very quickly is just load up with all that gravel. And I'll put it into the brick maker, the concrete bricks. This machine should fill a bit quicker, I think. Should empty a bit quicker than the other trailer. So I should be able to move all 150,000 litres in one go. One emptied. There's two emptying. Be able to sell a lot of bricks. gravel. Plenty of gravel. It's not filling from that one for some reason. Maybe because I'm still parked in the other box. Let's drive out and back her in. There we go, filling. Plenty of lights on this thing. To a nice yellowy tint to them as well, apart from the rear ones, which are like big boomer LED things. Not what that does. Does that open and close my window? That one opens and closes my window. Oh, that one makes them spin round, look. Oh, okay. I can have some nice wide work lights. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My trailer's getting a bit high. Trailer got a little bit high there. The gravel heap was raising the trailer through the roof of the building. I think I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. Am I? Took a wrong turn. I wanted to go to the sawmill and start loading up the wood chips, which means I have got to go this way. Stevie's. Stevie's mad conveyor belt. On a truck. It should unload fairly quick, I think. Although obviously there's a lot more wood chips in this bunker than there is in the other one. Right, that's all the wood chips. $98,000 litres of them. Train's coming. The main sawmill is that buys the wood chips. I think it's 10. That might not be as easy to unload into as I thought. With a bottom dump trailer. No? Wood chips. Plenty of wood chips. $9,000. Worth doing. Bring us back to the farm. Park it up for the night. Good sleep. And then we'll be heading into day 11. Like I say, the plan will be to sell some boards to a furniture company. Make sure my gold box is empty, so we don't stall out the furniture gold production. Right then, let's go to the house. And it's 9:15, so I need to sleep 10 hours. Perfect, look. Perfect. Oh, 7:20 in the morning. Oh. Field 23's been planted, 32's been planted. Field 9 hasn't. But hey ho, what can you expect? There is now a ton of fertilising jobs to do today if I want to do them. How much gold have we got? 276 litres. Well, you know what? I'll take that. And put in the truck with the other one. And then I don't need to come back. Right, seeing as my pallet truck is down here, perhaps I should get some bricks to sell. Wow. 60 pallets of bricks. 60 pallets of bricks. The bricks are on. You're not home. Your mind is not your own. Gotta make sure I don't tip this over though, because these pallets are now real pallets. I wondered if I should really go with the lizard trailer for moving pallets like bricks and stuff. So 3 trips to the transport company then, his first port of call today. Now, unfortunately, the transport company is a bit awkward selling pallets because this trailer's kind of at the in-between height for the trigger. They don't like to sell. Unless you pick them up a little bit, then they sell. I need to find maybe a low loader trailer that I can load bricks onto. But then they won't be auto load, would they? Which is going to be a bit of a sticky problem. Something like that, maybe. I wonder if that would work. Don't know how many it would hold, though. That's the thing. Don't know how many it would hold. Also, don't know if it's actually any lower than this one. I mean, that's a hook lift one. That can be detached. That's a little bit lower for pallet. Maybe I could try that one later on. I definitely need one that's going to be capable of handling the boards, though. Because this doesn't auto-load the boards. A bit problematic. How much money did I just make for selling those bricks? 38,000. Okay. So we're going to make just over 100 grand today from selling bricks. Oh, disaster. Hit a pallet of bricks. At 38,000 for each trailer of bricks. That's going to be just under 120,000 bucks. Isn't it? $116,000 to be precise. There's the train. Hello, train. Just dropped a pallet of bricks on my head. That probably wouldn't help, would it? I don't know why, but I'm starting to think the price of bricks should be worth a lot more for the amount of hassle it takes to sell them. I think the brick prices could do with a bit of a bump. $116,000. Here we go. Last run. Last run on bricks. There's a speedboat. I missed a boat. Wonder what that trigger there is for. I wonder. What do you think we sell here? Boards, maybe? Based on the fact that there are boards on that truck trailer there? Possibly. Why have I only got 19 pallets now? Where's my pallet gone? Oh no, this will buy bricks too. So I didn't lose a pallet of bricks. I sold a pallet of bricks. Oh, they sell on the ground here. I ought to just unload them there. That would have been a lot easier. Why didn't I do that earlier? Why didn't someone tell me I could have just unloaded them there? Huh. Catch you later, Mr. Helgi. I too will be taking a quick break in a minute. It's nearly dinner time, and then I will be back this evening playing some Evil Genius. After I've had my dinner, going to be giving that a whirl for a little few minutes. See what it's all about before obviously the sequel comes out in a week's time. Right, I need to head all the way down here. And I need to get to the sawmill. because we're going to be loading up with the boards next time round here on the map. So I can't auto-load those pallets. I'm also thinking, how am I going to put them on here? Maybe lengthways? Worth experimenting. Like, if I was to go... So this isn't going to be very easy because they're all packed fairly tight together, which means I could end up picking up like multiples. Oh God. Settle down. No. Wriggling. Yeah, I could load them on like that. That would maximise how many boards I can get on the truck. It's going to take me a while to load that up because they were glitching. Those pallets did not like being picked up, did they? Those pallets did not enjoy being picked up. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go take a break right now. So thank you for tuning in this afternoon to this stream. I'll see you all after dinner, where I'll be back, like I say, playing some Evil Genius. So thank you for tuning in today. Catch you all later.